Hi guys, my name's Adelaide and welcome to Adelaide Stitches. This is my YouTube channel where I talk about cross stitch. Today it is Friday, the 29th of August. It is just gone 11 a.m. and I am here to film my Flosstube, my stitching update, my 5,000 subscriber celebration. Oh my gosh, how exciting. And I just have so much stitching and quite a bit of haul, quite a bit of stitchy kindness, some exciting news. All right, I'm excited, so I just have to get it out there. I've started a membership and I'll go into it later, but there is details and a video up on my channel. So, exciting. And with my 5,000 subscriber celebration, I have giveaways. So yes, a lot to cover, a lot of excitement. Now, let's talk about giveaways first. I have been doing some research. I'm sure everyone has heard, experienced, been affected by the US tariffs and what's going on there. So from my point of view, I'm like, well, I would like to do a worldwide giveaway. Can I do that? Now, I was looking at the website this morning and I think I can. If I mark a package as a gift and say that the value is under the specified amount, and I'm sending it to a friend, and you all are my stitchy friends, then it looks like I can get a package to you in the US. So, worldwide giveaways, I'm gonna have 3, and they are gonna be my stitchy mats. So, I will do the giveaway through the episode and I will quickly show you my stitchy mats now because I have to share them. I just can't stop now. But please be kind because they are not finished. They will be finished. I'm hoping to finish them over the weekend. But as you know, if you follow me, it has been an interesting month. I have not filmed since the very beginning of this month. Apart from a quick Space September video I got out yesterday for all my plans for next month. But yes, no, it has been a challenging month with health. It's been winter in Australia and my family and me haven't been that well, but yes, we're fighting fit now, we're better, and on task, the stitchy mats are not bound, but you will be able to see what they're like and if there's something you'd be interested in, and put in a comment for the giveaway if you'd like. So the giveaways will be, isn't this gorgeous? I love it. I love this fabric so much. So as you see, they're not bound yet. I plan to buy them this weekend, but I'm sure just by looking at this and that fabric, you will know if it's something you would like as a giveaway or not. These will be a stitchy mat, so they will sit, it's going to be interesting, flat like that in a table. That will be your pockets, and you will put your, usually have a big pocket in the middle for the pattern, see my fingers, and the little pockets for your scissors and threads and other kind of stitchy notions. So this will be one of them. I have 3. I love this. Love the flowers. It's so happy and cheery. This will be my second one. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, totally different colors. But oh, look at those cherry blossoms. Look at the bud. Yeah, I love them. And that one has matching fabric on the back. And as you can see, the pattern is a matching, the pocket fabric is a pattern that's a matching print too. So that would go like that. And then finally, yeah, this one's pretty special. What do you think? I was really excited when I put out these fabrics and they all went together so well. Isn't he beautiful? I just love peacocks. There's something about it. And the blue fabric actually has like gold specks on it. It is stunning. And then matching fabric on the back. So I am planning to bind these on the weekend, and then usually I machine sew my binding on the top and then I pull it round to the back and I hand sew it round because I think, well, for me, that gives me the best finish. So yes, I will be pulling them out throughout this video and letting you know what the keyword is to put in a comment if you're interested. And yeah, we're gonna have a go at shipping them anywhere in the world. So exciting. And obviously you have to be over 18, and please don't use the words giveaway, win, any of those ones that attract trolls, because yeah, I want it to be for my Stitchy friends who follow me. So yeah, that is a few exciting things. Now let's get to the stitching. Okay, so I've kind of broken my stitching up into sections. So I did think first I'd go through my winter acrostic, my August acrostic, sorry, which I have been running from my Facebook group, and so many people had a go, so thank you. It's just been wonderful seeing your progress and your projects and what you've come up with. A lot of people are very creative with their letters. But first, I've got a finish that snuck in. So this wasn't part of my August acrostic, but it should have been, because I had to get it finished this season. You'll know when you see it why. Winter Quaker by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I started it this winter. I wanted it finished this winter, and I did. Doesn't it look great? So this is using DMC 93. It is on 28 count antique white even weave Lugana, and I was given this beautiful, beautiful pattern from Sherry. Thank you so much, Sherry. I really, really enjoyed stitching it. She even sent me the variegated threads, and how amazing do they look? This was stitched toe over toe, and yeah, I did have to plan my variegation a little bit, but yeah, I think it looks fantastic and it's worth it. And now I have 2 of the Quakers finished, which I'll show you. And when I show you, you are going to realize something, just like I did. Here we go. So 2 Quakers. Actually, it doesn't look too bad on the camera. In real life, it's more obvious. So 2 Quakers, both by Primrose Cottage Stitches, both the same stitch dimensions. So I think they're 83 by 83. And if I put it, can you see right next to it? In real life, it's more obvious, but this one's bigger. And I was surprised because I planned on stitching them both on antique white Lugana, so they would be pillows that matched and be the same size. There you go. I was trying to see if I lay them kind of over one another. If you see it. Here we go. Yeah. So one must be 28 count, that one, the one I just did, and this must be 32 count, which I didn't even know I'd bought 32 count antique white Lugana. I thought I'd always bought 28 count. So they will be slightly different size pillows, but I don't think it's going to matter. I'm just going to go with it and finish them and put them in a bowl. And to be honest, if someone ever comes over and like looks at them and goes, "Oh, your Quakers are different size pillows," I'm not going to want to invite them over again, am I? I think everybody who's lovely and into Stitchy would just be like, "Oh, aren't they cute, your Quaker pillows?" I hope so anyway. But yes, 2 Quakers done, and I have exciting news on that series, which we will talk about later when we get to Stitchy Kindness. So yeah, a finish. You might actually want some details about that pattern, so let's have a look. So the whole pattern itself was 2,568 stitches, which yeah, that's a nice size, isn't it? I have done 1,064 stitches to finish it. So that's what I did this month, which yeah, it was fun. It was pretty quick. Oh, and I also started this at the winter Stitching with the Mountains retreat with Ro from Ro's Crafty Corner. So yeah, I'll put her channel below so you can go check her and Kylie out. Her one's beautiful. I'll have to see if she's finished hers yet, but yeah, mine's done, Ro. And it's done in winter. So very excited about that. Okay, so what's next? Now back to my August acrostic, which has gone well, but I did realise I've just left over there, so I'm just going to get it. Okay, I'm back and I've got it. Now I'll just cover one note up. We don't want spoilers, but yeah, so this is what mine looked like, and as you can see, A was the Arctic Animals by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and I wanted a finish. I have to admit, I don't think I've realised how many stitches it needed to finish. I kind of thought, oh, I got 1.5 parts to go. That'll be easy. I'll get that done. Well, It may have gone on and on a bit, but I did it. I have finished my second Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Yearly SAL, which I am so excited by it. And how good does it look? So I did have quite a few stitches to put in. I had, because I got this into markup, but towards the end of stitching it, I got into markup. So that's why I haven't had statistics all the way through in stitching it. So I did 2,760 stitches, and that is out of 14,547 in total, and doesn't include the extra back stitch the pattern has. So yeah, I did a lot of stitching on it, but it is done, and isn't it cute and gorgeous? I just love it. Now, you may, if you know the pattern, you may have noticed that I did make a change, and that was to the text at the bottom. They'd used a dark mulberry colour, which wasn't in the rest of the pattern. And it just didn't sit right with me, especially because I had a warm tone. Well, I felt the rest of the pattern was quite a cool tone. So in the end, I chose that dark purple, which is in the corners of the border and also the background for the Arctic hare. And I did my text in that. So because I made a change to that, I then found that the colour that to me looked a bit like snow on the letters, they had actually used a blue. So I changed mine to the white so it looked more snowy. And then they'd actually used a peach colour for the little crosses in the letters, just to add some variation. And I changed that to the light blue. Hopefully that makes sense. But I am really happy with it. I think it balances the rest so well. Like the title, it's there, but it's not like in your face standing out. And you look at all of it. You look at the cute little animals, and the aurora, which to me is kind of the standout parts of this design. So yeah, finished, very excited. This was stitched in the DMC, the called for, and this is 28 count Lugana hand dyed by me. I still wonder what I was thinking when I started this. I mean, what a waste. Putting it in the middle. I should have like turned it that way and done it here. You know, I would have used half of it and had half over. But anyway, I still have some at the bottom to use. Depending how I frame it, well, definitely I'm going to have some at the sides for smalls, I guess. Because I frame myself and don't use that much. But yeah, it's finished. So very excited about that, and part of me thinks it was the August acoustic with that goal of finish that kept me going. I kept having to pick it up again and finish it. So maybe goals do kind of work for me. Kind of. We'll talk about the next one. And then you go, yeah, not really, Adelaide. Anyway, so for you, I had the unicorn in Castle Homecoming because the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery aren't having a yearly sale this year, so I thought let's get an old one out and try and get it finished this year, which was a really, really good idea in theory, and it should have worked, except the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery people themselves, Amanda and Ashley, foiled me. I am 100% gonna blame them for this. Because I was all like, oh yeah, I'll pick up Castle Homecoming and do a part, that'll be great. I even set myself up for it last month. And then they released a preview of their Halloween mystery sale, which is coming out next month. I think it's September 8th, which will probably be September 9th for us in Australia. And it's gonna be Halloween snow globes. And the sneak previews look really cute. But then as well as that, on top of that, it's a mystery, so they can't actually show you properly what it is. So they decided to use the 2022 Christmas one they did for snow globes, which I'll pop a picture of now, to show what it'd be like and how it's stitched on perforated paper and how cute it would be. So since I did start stitching towards the end of 2022, but this sale kind of went by me. I wasn't in my Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery era by then, so I missed it. And then there they are showing these super cute ornaments, and I'm just like, oh, they're gorgeous. I really want to stitch them. So luckily, the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery people are so generous. They have this system called pumpkin seeds where you earn these dollars for like reviews, for buying patterns, for it just being your birthday, like I realized I had all these pumpkin seed dollars to use. And then as well as that, they had, well, I think they're having a discount on the pattern up until when it's released. And I joined their Patreon, which is only $3 a month. And that got me another discount. So in short, these patterns were a steal. I have signed up to the Halloween mystery sale that comes out. And then I also bought the snow globe one and started it. And look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? I mean, penguin. My kids are just nuts about it. But look at that. It is so, so cute. And it's on perforated paper, which I didn't think I'd like stitching on. And actually this is kind of a sneak peek of my haul because I had to buy some. And they said that white was being discontinued, but I probably shouldn't say this because I might want some more. But JKs do have the white perforated Mill Hill paper in stock at the moment. So I'll have a link to them below. But yes, I had to buy it and start it. And isn't that the cutest? And I might actually have this one finished, that is my aim, by the time the Halloween sale comes out. So then I'll have a Christmas ornament and work on a Halloween ornament. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. This pretty much took place of my castle homecoming stitching, and I have done, getting my notes, so what, they're 43 by 60, the designs, this is the white perforated paper, and I have done 1,574 stitches out of 2,213, which is 71.13%. Now, if you know me, you know I like to stitch in hand. This is perforated paper. I can't stitch in hand. So I am surprised. I am surprised how much I enjoyed it, how much I got done. It is so, so, so cute. Like, yeah. Oh, I just love it. Just love it. So yeah, I guess this is a plan for me to get it done before the Halloween ones come out in September, which if you've seen my Space September video, you know I've got a lot of space stitching lined up. So I'm not sure how it's going to fit in. Obviously I have to give up sleep, but yeah. Very, very excited about that. Oh, and I have to show you how I've stored my threads. So for my birthday, my dad, who loves his 3D printing, gave me this box. And I'm like, oh, what is it? I had no idea. And then you kind of wiggle it off. And these are a bit messy because I have been using them. But he made me, and they sit in the box, all these cat floss drops. Aren't they amazing? Like, so what they do is they have little grooves that they sit in, and 15 fit in one box. And then this is my little kitty, and I've just wound it round a bit like a bobbin, except it's a floss drop. And I used a paint pen to put what number DMC it is. So I don't usually kit up things, but I did kit up these because, well, actually, Amanda and Ashley said, and I have to apparently do everything they say. Let's hope they never sell anything other than cross-stitch stuff because I'm doomed. They said that the perforated paper is really portable, really good to take when you're waiting for appointments or for school pickup or things like that, which, yeah, they're right, it is. So hence I've got my little box I take with me with my threads, and I have another base with all different floss drops that I'll be doing for the Halloween. Maybe I should do a video of kitting it up. I'll think about that. Yes, so I have each one kitted up, I have my little floss drop, get it out, I can get my threads from there, and then when I'm finished, I just wind it back round and pop it in. Try not to tip everything on my lap. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, aren't they cute? Look at all the colours. So fun, so lovely. So yes, that has been my my modern new, my replacement new Castle Homecoming. So apparently I have to get some ornament stitched this year before I can get back to that one. But yeah, really excited about that, and excited for the Halloween sale because I have just enjoyed that so much. Okay, so let's get back to my acrostic and how it's going. Oh, this was the extra one. Aren't they cute? Actually, my kitties are ignoring me today. Usually they're up round, aren't they? Okay, so my next one was G, and that is Gone to Pieces Long Dog 500 cross stitch, and I did that one. I've ticked it off. So let's have a look. So I've started at the bottom. Look at that. So this beautiful fabric is from Lisa at Paddock Lane Designs. It is Lavender Parfait and it's 18 count Aida. And yeah, I got in just over 500, I think. I really should make my writing a bit neater. I got in 652 stitches. So I am now at 3,066 out of 37,097 and I am at 8.26%. So I really filled in that bottom jigsaw piece, and isn't that a pretty colour? I have been using the Superior Cotton Quilting threads, but when I had a blue one picked out for here, and when I put it in, I didn't like it. I don't know why, it just didn't like mesh with the other colours. So I pulled it out, and this is actually a DMC variegated. It is DMC 4050. Yes, it is. DMC 4050. And how pretty is the variegated greens? I think it looks really good. So now I've got kind of the dark green, the light green, a multicolour, and I'll have an aqua blue as my colours. And the purple is DMC 33, and I'm doing this one strand, so it'd be 1/1. But yeah, really, really like this. It's really fun. Enjoy it. Just, yeah, I want to keep plodding along on it. And this is Gone to Pieces by Long Dog Samplers. Hopefully I said that. So that was successful acoustic. So what's that, 2 out of 3 so far? It ain't bad. You know your meatloaf. So next we're on You, Divine Beast by Needlelot Designs, and part 1 has a tick. I did it, which actually, looking back at the month and what it was, and there were 5 days I did not stitch at all. Because of health and hospital and all stuff like that. Ugh. Anyway, I'll look at this now, feeling pretty good about August. Well, no, it wasn't too bad. So here is my Divine Beast part 1. Actually, I lie. There are 4 stitches that are meant to go there in a square that I have not done in a yellow because 3822 has disappeared on me, and I'm meant to have 2 skeins of it, and I've looked and looked and it's just gone. So part 1 is done except for those 4 stitches. I will have to get another skein of it, and then my other 2 will turn up because that's how it works. But look at the rest of part 1. Isn't Pegasus gorgeous? Just stunning. I love it so much. I'm so excited for part 2 to come out next month. This is part of the Needlelot Designs Kofi. And this stunning fabric is another Lisa from Paddock Lane Designs. It is called Cloudy Moon. It is her 32 count opal Lugana. I think you can even see the shine a bit. Oh, the light's good today. And I'm using the called for DMC for everything with this. So it is 2/2. But really excited by this. Oh, actually, there is something else I haven't done too. It's coming back to me now. Zeus was written there, but I wasn't sure because that's Pegasus. So why am I writing Zeus? I'm assuming it'll be revealed as the pattern goes on, but I just wasn't sure about it, so I didn't put it in because I thought, well, maybe I want to put Pegasus there. And I'm trying to get this finished for my son's birthday, which is in December, because he loves space. That's why we're doing Space September. We're now doing Greek mythology because he's got a newfound interest in that too. So yeah, he's influencing me. So I have done 3,303 stitches since you last saw it. I am up to 4,172 out of 5,105, which is 81.72%. As I'm sure you'll notice, I only have half the border done. That was the July bit, and because I started late, I didn't get that finished. So I have 1,067 stitches left to finish that border. But I'm thinking when the second part comes out, I'll see where it is, and if it's here and I need to do that border, well, I will get on it, won't I? Also in September, which, yeah, maybe I'll just learn to make time. Have it in little bottles, so, you know, just to drink it. Or the Harry Potter, the little time turner. Anyway, really, really pleased with that. That was really fun. And gosh, look at all my my stitching. This is kind of my, it's all kind of blue tones, isn't it? It's really pretty and purple. Must be in that mood at the moment. Okay, so next is S, Every Season by Tiny Modernist, 500 stitches, and it's got a tick. So this is my leap year SAL. Oh, give me one sec, I just have to go get it. Okay, I'm back. So here we are. This is my Every Season by Tiny Modernist, and this is my leap year SAL. So I started it on February 29th last year, so in 2024, and my aim was to do 25% a year, so I have it finished in the 4 years. So I did that. I think I was exactly 25% this February, but it has occurred to me that I kind of need to get a move on if I want it 50% by next February. So made a start. I've got 500 stitches in, so I finished the top of that block. I went all the way down with the white and began the next one, the snowflake. So doesn't it look great? I just love the colors. I'm using the Called For DMC, and this stunning fabric is from Lisa at Paddock Lane Designs again. It is Garden Meadow. It is a 32 count opal Lugana. Can you see that shine? Isn't it gorgeous? And yeah, I'm pleased. So I want to keep going this month and get at least another 500 in. So I'm chipping away and getting towards, actually the whole pattern is 16,598 stitches. So I've got quite a bit to go. I have done 4,627 stitches. I'm at 27.88% and I put in 500 stitches. So yeah, look at that. Really happy. So that's spring done. We're going into spring. I guess I started the snowflake because we're in winter at the moment, so that's going to end soon. So I should get my next 500 in quick. Maybe I'll kind of head over here for the next one. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, love that project. Really fun one to stitch. Okay, and then we come to my last one. Now August is not over yet. I'm hoping to pull out Treasure Hunt Bookshelf and just get some stitches in so I can tick that off, but yeah, we'll see. I have not got to it so far, but no, I've really enjoyed doing my August acrostic, and the September one is out now. It is on my Facebook page, Adelaide Stitches, sorry, my Facebook group, Adelaide Stitches. I'll have the details of it if you'd like to join below. There are 3 questions. They're just security questions, just to check that you're not a spammer who wants to sell us t-shirts. So yes, there's been such fun seeing everyone's projects and what they're stitching. So now I actually have more stitching because I was doing another challenge that I did fall off the wagon when all the health stuff came off, but I got out an awful lot of whips. But before we get to that, I want to do a giveaway. So let's do this stitching mat first. Oh, I love this one. Okay, the key word for this one is bright, if you would like it. I'm pretty sure I am going to bind it in the light blue fabric because I just think, oh, it's so pretty. It's so happy. Look at the sunflowers. Aren't they gorgeous? Cornflowers, marigolds. Yeah, really like this one. Just stunning. Just stunning. So yes, if you would like this one, and it will be finished, then please put bright in your comment, be over 18, don't measure giveaway, and yeah, you can tell me why you'd like something bright. So that is the first giveaway. Okay, give me a sec. I am going to move this stitching back and move my second lot of stitching over, and we'll go through more whips. It's almost like a whip parade. Okay, I'm back, and I should also say with the giveaways that I'm going to do the random comment generator for those keywords on the 14th of September. So plenty of time. It's the 29th of August today, so it should have over 2 weeks, and I'll probably call them on my final my final space video, because I'm planning to do daily Space September videos from the 1st of September to the 14th. So yeah, the 14th of September. I guess that might be America's 13th. Okay, 14th September. I'll just go with that. Okay, so The next one we're going to talk about is the Toy Shoppe. So this is meant to be my everyday project, and I do try and stitch in it every day, but it hasn't been a lot. And I did have 5 days I did no stitching at all because my son was super ill. We're at hospital, then we were home. He just needed lots of intensive nursing, so that's okay. That happens, but it has made some progress this month. I have also actually at this moment, as you can see, popped it in a Q-snap just because I was trying to fill in those stitches, and I have been stitching on in hand previously, but it was just getting a bit hard to get in to do the confetti stitches. So the Q-snap has made that easier, kind of seeing where they should go. I have done 747 stitches, so not heaps. I mean, sometimes it's like 5 stitches. But you know what? Every bit counts. It's still a bit of progress. I am now at 4,907 stitches out of 350,700. Oh, that's a big number. I am at 1.4%. So yeah, it is going, and it will continue to go. Yes, I really would like to get those in. It's just when like each space is like a different color, it does take some time. Find the color, pull the strand out, do the stitch, put it away, thread your needle, and so on. So yeah, but no, it's coming along. And actually I did go down here a bit when I wanted a bit more stitches in, and that is another piece of bunting, but kind of the bottom of it. So when I do the colors, you'll see the bunting come through there. So that was exciting too. It's like, oh, I'm doing something else other than the plain. But yeah, this is on 18 count, and I'm doing it 2/1. As you can see, it's going to be quite big, just a little bit big. I think it's got a 2-inch like margin, but anyway, on 18 count, but it's going to be glorious. So yeah. That's the Toy Shoppe, artwork by Aimee Stewart, chart from Heaven and Earth Designs. Sorry, don't remember if I said that. Okay, and then I was doing a whip challenge where you went through a different whip every day, and it was good for a while, but then when the health stuff kicked off, yeah, that was it. But that's okay, I'd still touched quite a few whips. So one I did 400 stitches on is my Adventure Awaits by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. So I'll pop a picture of that one up. And actually, I'm hoping, I don't know when, but somewhere in it, to get this out again this month too, or next month, September 2, because I know Ro and Kylie from Ro's Crafty Corner are having a map SAL, and they're doing the Australia map by Caterpillar Cross Stitch, which I really want to do, and I thought about starting, but I am starting a lot of space projects, and I haven't got my world map finished, so I thought, well, maybe I should leave that one to Australia Day next year, which is January 26th. And instead keep working on this. Oh, sorry. So, sorry, I've got a thread there. Yes, so I have made some progress. I finished and went over here, got our lovely Taj Mahal, got our dolphin. I asked my husband what that was. I think he told me, but I forgot. Oops, I have to ask him again. But anyway, making more progress. It's definitely looking more map-like. And yeah, I did enjoy stitching on it. Now this is the kit. So as you see, even got the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Adventure Awaits Needle Minder. And this is 28 count Ice Blue Lugana, which, yeah, it came with the kit. I enjoy stitching on it. So, bit of fun. And the threads are DMC. So I really enjoy the Caterpillar Cross Stitch designs. I really do like them. I love the Halloween sale they have at the moment. A lot of people have asked if I'm going to do that one. I am planning to buy it when the sale finishes, because I have noticed with Caterpillar Cross Stitch is that they have one price when the sale is being released, and then after it's done they have another price. So I was looking on their website, and part of it is the Australian exchange too. So the Halloween sale at the moment is $40 Australian. Now, when I looked at last year's one, that has actually dropped to $15 Australian. So it is a big difference if you're in Australia. So I will be getting that one, but after the sale's done. And the Christmas one is super cute too, but I think that's another one I will be waiting till after the sale's done, because I feel like I could buy 1 or 2 patterns, other patterns with the extra money. Like, yeah, it's quite a chunk, and I'm not really a person that keeps up with sales. Understatement of the century. So it's not that big a deal for me, is it? But yes, no, enjoy their designs and really like working on this one. Okay, so I also got out Ode to Autumn. So Ode to Autumn is a Tiny Modernist design that first appeared in the Cross Stitcher magazine. Isn't it beautiful? And the colour of the fabric was that beautiful blue spruce linen. So here's the big picture. Just stunning. So I had to have it exactly like that because I loved it so much. Tiny Modernist has released it. It's a PDF on a website. I'll put a picture of it up. As you can see, hers is on a grey. But this is why mine is on the blue. It is why my pumpkins have some holes, because you can see it's got beads in it, actually, this one. And it actually has a sparkly thread that's in the windows as well. But anyway, the design is available as a PDF, and actually I bought the PDF version when she was having a sale just to make it easier. I mean, there are a few threads I had to change in it, but it is easier and quicker to stitch once I've got the PDF on my tablet in Pattern Keeper. So yeah, I finished this section, which I was excited about. So no, I always do the wrong one. I finished this section. This side. So I finished the trees and the chimney, which, yeah, I was really pleased. I thought it looked really good. So I put 284 stitches in, which brings me to 5,581 out of 13,531. So I'm at 41.25%. So yeah, really, really pleased. So far, that was just all the DMC called for. And this is 28 count blue spruce Zweigart linen. But doesn't it pop on this blue? I just love it. I really enjoyed it. If I want to finish by next autumn, I really need to get a bit of a push. I'm not sure when. I mean, I was thinking about this. I've got Space September, 31 days of Halloween stitching coming up again in October, Nature November, and then 25 days of Christmas stitching in December. So I am a bit booked out, but we'll see. Somewhere, maybe Nature November. This could be one of my projects. It's quite natural. I know it's autumn, not spring, but I always get very kind of fall inspired because of all the great Halloween patterns, and also everyone in the Northern Hemisphere is celebrating autumn and they have such beautiful designs. So maybe that's when it will come back out. We will see. But no, good to have that one out again. And then, oh, this one was called, tell from my tone. This one. So I love Bothy thread kits. I actually finished one this year, Row of Dogs. What was that, 14 years old? I do them so quick. This is sewing fun. A really beautiful design. I got it for my brother for Christmas, which was really nice of him. And it is so fun, the sewing room with the cats. I do love the design. But Bothy kids have backstitch and they have black and white charts that aren't PDFs. So that does slow me down. However, I was a big girl. A big girl for me. I have heard these people that love backstitch and really, really good for them. That's not me. I started the backstitch. So it does make it come alive, and I had to do 200 stitches, I think, of the backstitch, and I did 200 and no more. Counted every stitch, but it does look really good. How cute is that kitty? And I love the bunting outline, the details in the iron. Yeah, it looks amazing. I mean, compare that cat to that cat. Like they just come alive. Look at his little face. But yes, it was good to get it out, and I probably should try and do 200 stitches of backstitch each month. I mean, because then I'd have that and that. Maybe by the end of the year, I'd have this half backstitched, and then I could get on to cross stitching the other half. But yeah, this is a kit. So I did swap out the fabric. So instead of the Aida, 14 count Aida, this is 28 count antique white even weave by Zweigart. I think Bothy Threads use Madeira threads that are a little bit softer than DMC, but bright, colourful, look good. So that was another one I got out, and then I also got out the really beautiful Nature's Journey put a picture of this up. This is a SAL. It is in the Just Cross Stitch magazine. And I have been stitching it essentially free from the Libby app because my library gets it. So definitely worth checking that out if your local library, what apps they have available. Now, spring and summer are definitely out. I think fall might be out. I should check my subscription. I'm clearly not up to there yet. And then there's just winter to go for the 4 quarters. But oh gosh, it is stunning. It is by Sprouting Lupine Designs. And I put in, did I write it down? Just over 200 stitches in this. So look at that. How amazing does it look? I just love it. Look at the snowdrop. It is so, so cute. So my aim is to have this finished, all of it, not all of it, spring finished by the end of spring. So September, October, November. I thought maybe this would be my main piece in Nature November to just get that quarter done because I really do want it. I have been so lucky. A really kind subscriber, Isabeau, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much. She, so dedicated, actually recharted it from scratch using the magazine to get it into markup, and then she sent me a copy. So I am just thrilled by that. I think it will make it a lot easier to stitch because so far I've been using printouts of the magazine from the digital app. I screenshot it and that has been a bit tricky. It has gone a bit slower than my usual stitching. So she sent, the file she sent to me, spring is 5,385 stitches altogether and summer is 5,428 stitches. So by the time it's finished, it's going to be an over 20,000 stitch piece, but it's going to look incredible. And this beautiful, beautiful fabric, look at that modeling. This is Sage by Color Cascade. This is the 28 count casual linen. And this is her, I think it's a 17 by 26 inch piece. And yeah, it should fit on this just well. So yeah, really, oh, I love getting this one out. It's just so beautiful. Okay, and then I think I have one more. I do. So this was the piece I was stitching when all the health things started. That's okay, it's winter. We had a really cold, wet, rainy August. Like, I don't feel like we didn't see the sun for weeks. We're all shivering, which, yeah, you're going to be like, you didn't even have snow. What are you talking about? But anyway, we felt cold here. So Close to Garden was called by Fox and Rabbit. Now this is a free yearly sale and it is free right until the end of this year when it's all out. So I've got to make sure I put a reminder in for myself, download it all December because I definitely won't be finished then. But anyway. And that is what mine's looking at. So I was meant to get, I think, 200 stitches, but it didn't happen. I just started the flower and then, yeah, I never got back to it. But that's okay, I made some progress. I put some pretty pinks in. This is 25 count. I'm doing it over 1, so it's 1 over 1. So it is very tiny, like that's my hand. But how cute does it look? And this piece I'm doing with my granny's threads from her thread box because they're kind of random and don't have numbers, but they're really pretty colors. So yeah, how nice does that look? I love it. Nature November, it's coming out. It looks so good. So do I have statistics? Oh, 100 stitches. It says I got in it. I don't know if that's right, but anyway. That's it. The whole pattern is meant to be over 48,000 stitches, I think. So yeah, it's definitely going to come out a lot. You can see actually from the picture I put up before that it has grown up to the August release, but yeah, I'm only on the March. But anyway, some progress. It came out. It's a beautiful piece. It makes me smile when I see it because of the pretty colors. So yeah, okay. So that was all my other stitching. So let's do another giveaway. Here we go, and was just looking for what word I was going to use for this one. Nope. Okay. I am going to call this one bird. Oh, maybe that's too close because the next one will be peacock. Pretty. Okay, pretty. It's decided. The key word for this one is pretty. Because it is a pretty one. I mean, look at those cherry blossoms. Aren't they gorgeous? And the font. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. I think this, oh, do I remember the designer of the fabric? I think maybe it's basic grey and they used to do scrapbooking and then they came across to do patchwork fabric. And how pretty. Hence the word pretty. And look at the birds. Just gorgeous. I love this. It's kind of like a pastel mint turquoise. It's coming up really well actually in the camera. And I think I will probably bind it in that pastel mint turquoise too. So it will be a really pretty stitching. So if you're interested in going to the worldwide giveaway for this one, use the word pretty. I've said it enough. Over 18. So 14th September, we decided it will close. So there's over 2 weeks to get your comment in. And yeah, isn't it nice? Don't use the words giveaway or win or that kind of thing. Okay. All right. Now I am going to pack this up and I'm going to get my haul and stitchy kindness and I'll see you soon. Okay, I am back. And so in this month of August, I've been very, very, very lucky. And I think also because it's a whole month's worth I'm showing you, I'm like going, oh, I did have a really lovely cross stitch pile to go through with you now. Okay, so I got my beautiful Paddock Lane Design Fabric of the Month and this is it. And the colour's not coming up. This is actually, so they have, Lisa has 3 in her Patreon, which she does her Fabric of the Month club. So she has bright, mottled and neutral, and I'm surprised me. So yeah, she just sends me what she thinks I'd like. And this color is Lemonade, and maybe if I put, I don't know if I put another something white. Now it's actually, it's like almost a green. It's a really pretty different color. Like I've never seen a color like that. Like it's not fluoro, but it's almost, it's not green, but it's almost like, yeah, it's definitely not just a lemon, even though it's called Lemonade. I really like the green tinge to it. So I was very excited to receive that. And actually I'm torn. I've got 2 patterns I could do in it as well, which we'll talk about in haul as well. So this is the 32 count opal Lugana and it is the small size. So I think it's 13 by 17 or 18 inches, but yeah, very, very excited. Maybe if I put it on the board, does that help with the color at all? No, it's not quite coming up, but it is really, really pretty. Really love this. And then also she has some cross stitch patterns which you get through Patreon because she's very generous. And the first one was the cherry blossom ornament, which she did as a decoration on one of her 3D printed Stitchy boxes. So I'm gonna have to add one of those to my order next time I do one, because how cute is that? I mean, obviously I've been doing the perforated paper for ornaments, so stitching on that to cut out my ornaments, but I never would have thought of stitching on a box. So I thought that was really cute, and it's only 20 by 20 of the design, so it would be pretty quick. Maybe a good one to do with a kid as well. Also, she has her bathroom stitch count SAL, so I'll pop a picture of that one up, and that is a nice pattern. You get parts throughout the year. And she actually has all different rooms she's done. So she's done a bedroom and now she's on the bathroom. And yeah, that's a really nice, fun, bright one. And then the other pattern I got with the Patreon is the Bees Keep ornament, because she does a special ornament each month. And how cute is this? This is 48 by 45. And I was looking at this and that's on perforated paper too. So yeah, ornaments are really... everywhere. I'm seeing them everywhere at the moment, but yeah, really cute, really sweet designs. So that was the Paddock Lane Design Patreon, and I'll have the details of that down below. And then okay, we'll get to patterns I could use this for while we're here. So I did join the Flossie Fox Shop Patreon because she does, you get that month's pattern and the pattern from the month before, and I really liked both of them. So I joined that for 1 month, and they're very video game inspired. Actually, I'm like, oh, maybe I should do a video game month next year. What do you think? I don't know, maybe it's just my house. So the first one was Dragon Wing Valley. So I put a picture of that up, and if you know your Stardew Valley, yeah, super inspired by that. My son influencing me again. He's like, oh, I love that. You have to stitch that for me. Because he loves his Stardew Valley. Well, we all do. So this was 83 by 80, and I put into Pattern Keeper. It's 4,282 stitches, and I thought it was a good contender for this. Like, it's pretty close. It would look really, really good on it. So that is one thought for this fabric. The other pattern I got in the Flossie Fox Shop Patreon was Bone Garden, which, okay, it doesn't sound nice, and that's 83 by 82, 3,338 stitches, and hopefully I've put a picture of that up. But if you played Fantasy Life, The Girl That Stole Time, you will know, looking at this, about the dragon, the bone dragon, and okay, I'm gonna have a mini boast here. That is like the one game I've actually finished. And I never finish video games. So yeah, mini boast done. I've got that out of the way. But yes, I did have to get them, through the Flossie Fox Patreon, and I did think one of them would be perfect for this fabric. Okay, the other one pattern I got, which I thought, oh, it'd be really pretty on this fabric, especially since it's an opal Lugana. You see that shine? Is I received such amazing stitchy kindness. Thank you so much, Danielle. I just blown away, just touched. Yeah, that was so nice of you. When she knew I was going through a tough time with my son, so she bought me a Tiny Modernist pattern, and she bought me the super beautiful new release Tea Goddess, which she is so lovely. And yes, as soon as I saw her, I knew I'd have to stitch her, and I'm planning to hopefully finish Stitch Witch this October, my 31 days of stitching, finish Yule Goddess in my 25 days of Christmas stitching. So of course I have to do Tea Goddess. And I was thinking, how pretty would this look? Now I know you can't see kind of the light green tinge, but I just think she'd look gorgeous on this. The fabric, it's like, the fabric is there, but it doesn't overtake. The design would still look beautiful on it. And even the yellow with the lemons, you would still really see. So that was my other thought. I put her into Pattern Keeper too, and she is, well, she's 142 by 184. So the same size as the other ones, the other ladies. But she is 14,770 stitches altogether. So I think that's about the same size as them too. But yeah, that was my other thought. So 2 plans already for this fabric. I need to order another piece. I can do that through Lisa's Patreon shop, so that's okay. And okay, what else? I was also very lucky, and I received Rose Next bag from her bi-monthly, so it's every 2-month bag of the month club. And isn't it perfect for spring? And they're such nice big project bags. And as usual, it came with some lovely goodies. So I think Kylie, who's the partner, the duo partner for Rose Crafty Corner Flosstube, made these. Aren't they beautiful? So I put them on the zipper pull. I just thought they were so lovely and look nice. And the came with inside this little, for all your orts, little tray for all your orts, which you can make flat or fold up depending what you want to do with the snaps. Very nice and portable. A matching needle minder, which I can get out now, I've shown you. Isn't that hummingbird pretty? So nice for spring. A thimble and some extras, finishing things for the pattern. So a pattern always comes with each bag, and this one was the hummingbird. I'll put a picture of it up, and it comes with Aida and interfacing as well. to stitch it. So that was a really, really lovely parcel that put a big smile on my face. I love Rose bags. I will leave the details for Rose Crafty Corner. If you're interested in joining her bag club. Okay, and then just rearranging. Okay, I got another lovely bit of stitchy kindness. This was from kelly.ellie on Instagram. Thank you so much, Kelly. I'm so excited, and she's gonna stitch this too. So we will both be stitching this in October. It's Halloween Quaker. I mentioned before there were other Quaker plans in the mix. Well, here we are. So this will be the next one I do, and it is about the same size, 85 by 85. So I think the original was 83 by 83, but pretty close. And since I've done mine on different count fabrics, it's not going to make a difference, is it? They're a little bigger, a little smaller. But yeah, really, really excited about that. Thank you so much, Kelly. Oh, I can't wait to stitch it with you. And I will put kelly.ellie's Instagram down below if you want to go check it out. She has some really fun projects. And she organises stitching Sundays if you're in Adelaide, the city, which I wish I was so I could go, but I'm actually in the Blue Mountains closer to Sydney. But if you know Australia, and she's even organising Adelaide's first cross-stitch retreat. So I will leave her details below if you're interested. It's next year in June. But yeah, really excited about that one. And it's only 4 colours as well. How effective does that look? I think they used, what Weeks Dye Works. I will be using the DMC. Okay, and I also got, so I mentioned my perforated paper before. So when I saw the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's videos on their new sale and how they were on paper, and they did talk about having kits, but I had a look at them and the exchange rate to Australia and the postage was just so much I couldn't justify a kit. So I went on JK's Cross Stitch Supplies, which is an Australian online needlework store, and I'll put her details below. She has very, very good customer service, really fast delivery, and really good prices too. And I got her perforated paper. So I got it in 2 colours. This one for the Halloween, because that's on the brown, and I got the white, which you saw in my ornament before, for the Christmas ones. So really excited. She had both colours. And then I had a birthday voucher too. And I saw that JK's had in stock my unicorn pattern. So there was just no stopping me. I had to buy it. Can you guess what it is? Some of you might. Look! I've got Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I know. As if I didn't have enough to stitch. But isn't it incredible? I just love it so much, which is quite funny because my husband's not keen on it. I'll take it out of the wrapper so you can see without the reflection. But to me, it is almost everything. Look at that. So, when should I start it? I was thinking this October, but I'm already starting a lot this October for Halloween, including Halloween Quaker by Lila Studios, another small one. Maybe I should leave it to my birthday next year. I'm not sure, but I have already pulled out fabric. Probably it'll be like the 1st of September, my new daily video. I'll be like, yeah, and I started Halloween at Hawk Run, just a small start. Anyway. Look at this. This is Colour Cascade 20 count Aida Gold Digger. Isn't it beautiful? Now it is tight because this is such a big pattern. It is 371 by 278, but it will just fit with like an inch to spare. And I just think this is so lovely. Actually, I'd probably stitch it that way with the lighter colours up the top and the darker down the bottom. But yeah. So that was very, very, very exciting because I got Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. can't wait to start that one. Okay, so I got one more bit of super lovely Stitchy kindness, which was just so nice of Sherry. She's all the way in America and she sends me such lovely things, and she has such an eye for finding things that I love. Because look at this. Tiny Modernist and a penguin. Why didn't I know this existed? So I think it probably will be my winter start for next year. That's June next year. I'm way ahead, aren't I? But thank you so much, Sherry. I really love it. My kids really love it. And my husband goes, oh, that's a really nice one. And I'm like, I did think. I'm like, so what do you think of the rest of them? But anyway, it is a really nice one. I'm excited about that. Yeah, not that many threads as well to gather for it. So thank you so much. I've just been so spoiled. Okay. So, let's do our last giveaway. You know what the word is? It's peacock, because it just can't be anything else, can it? How beautiful. I was tempted. I'm like, do I need another one? I'm like, no. Come on, someone else will love it and enjoy it. I hope so. So yes, it would be on the table like that. That is the pocket fabric, which, how pretty. And then on the back, you've got these lovely, there is gold in it. I don't know if you can see the gold, but the deep blue. They look a bit like Jenko, don't they? Jenko leaves. They'd never be those colours, but they're very pretty. But yeah, beautiful. And actually, I haven't decided if I'll bind this in the dark blue or the black, but I think either will be stunning. So if you'd like this one, shipping worldwide, peacock is the word. I'd be very impressed if you can get peacock, pretty and bright. Oh, I reckon you could do it. I reckon you could in a sentence. But yeah, really excited about that. And over 18, I said shipping worldwide till the 14th of September to leave your comment. And yeah, I will do the random comment picker then, and we'll see where they're going in the world. And look, I'm hoping they can get there. As I said before, I did check the US website. It said if I put gift on it and it's to a friend and I put it's under a certain value, should get there with no tariff. So let's try it. I mean, yeah. Okay, so what are we up to next? I think we are up to plans. Okay, this isn't really a plan, it's more kind of a dilemma. I released my Space September video yesterday with my plans for it, and there was one pattern that I really did want to include in it, but I didn't because I couldn't find the right fabric. So the pattern is Satsuma Street. It is her Space Santa stocking. So I'll put a picture of it up. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love it so much. But actually, it's really big. And yeah, I just didn't have any fabric big enough except this one. So this one is Pleiades. It is a beautiful, stunning fabric, a lovely blue. I was just worried that it wasn't dark enough because in their picture, they use quite a dark fabric. So let me know what you think. Do you think have a go on this one, or maybe I should just order a darker fabric? Not sure. Yes, this is 32 count opal Lugana. This is Pleiades, a really beautiful fabric from Lisa, Paddock Lane Designs, fabric of the month Patreon. So really gorgeous. I do like it. I think it would look good. I was just worried it's not dark enough for those elements to pop. Maybe I shouldn't be impatient. I shouldn't rush it and should find a darker fabric. So yes, that's one kind of plan that will probably pop up in September. I said before, my September acoustic is out. It is on my Facebook group. Adelaide stitches. So yes, if you fill it in, let me know. It's really interesting seeing what other people are doing. I filled mine in, and actually I fitted all my space projects in with the letters. I was really proud of myself. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, but there's some other stuff I want to get done in September. Who knows when. My Divine Beasts Part 2, every season 500 stitches. Got to keep working on the Toy Shoppe. I'm like, oh, should I be fitting those in instead? So I'm not going to go through that right now. Maybe I'll leave that to the 1st of September, my next video. How I've kind of organized it and my goals, because it's not finalized. I have to work that out. And yeah, I think that is it. I will be doing daily videos from the 1st to the 14th of September, and they'll be all about my space stitching and whatever else I want to chat about as well. I mean, I'm guessing the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Halloween sale will be mentioned. At least. Oh, Climbing Goats Design Science Club is coming out next month. I haven't signed up yet. I'm going to wait and see what the first one looks like, but I am excited about that, so I'll probably be talking about that too. So just general cross-stitch chatter. All right, well, yeah, I think we've probably been a while today. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Thanks for all your comments, your likes, subscribes, and membership. I didn't talk about my membership. Okay, I have set up a membership. So at the moment, it is $4.50 Australian per month, or just under $3 US. That's our exchange at the moment. I looked it up. Per month, and it's just to help me support the channel. I've been looking at some things like my internet speeds, my camera setup, and obviously postage for giveaways, and I want to do more and I want to improve them because I really do enjoy doing my videos, and I thought a good way would be to set up a membership. I'd really appreciate your support. I know a lot of you really enjoy my videos, which is just so lovely, and yeah, we've made such a really amazing and wonderful community. But I thought, well, why don't I try setting up a membership? Everything there is going to go back into the channel. You also get priority reply comments because your comments are highlighted, so I will see them first. And you also will get a shout out and a thank you at the end of my Flosstube videos because I really do appreciate it. So yeah, I'll put the links to that below too, although it also should be a join button on my YouTube channel page. So, yeah, that is everything for today. And before I go, I also want to do one shout out. A big thank you to Katie and Jeremiah. Hi! I am behind on videos, but I will be catching up. That's my plan for September. And it's so lovely. Yeah, it always makes me smile when you say hi to me and send me your really kind thoughts and kind wishes. So thank you. And it's just nice to say hi back. Hi! Thank you so much, everyone. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you Monday, the 1st of September, for some space stitching. All right, take care. Bye.